So Capricorn, what's coming your way? We do have the Eight of Pentacles and we do have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your life, and they really want to make the effort. This is about dedication. This is also about learning. And for some of you, this is about communication skills. Somebody really is actually on a path of learning how to speak to the other person. Because, you know, communication might come across with your person a little bit cold, and actually we want to improve that, right? We also have the High Priestess in reverse, so some secrets might have come out in some way. That was something that was exposed. Maybe for some of you this is the silent treatment being broken, which is good, right? That's why we prepare quite fair communication. We have something to say. And might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We do have the King of Cups and equally the Eight of Pentacles, the energy of effort. So if you're wondering, Capricorn, if this person of yours is making any effort, well, we got the Eight of Cups all the way through the shuffling periods. And we do have the Hermit. High Priestess and Hermit, it was a hell of a silent treatment, ghosting, not talking, not having meaningful conversations actually. For some of you, bare minimum, because we have the Eight of Pentacles, right? It was in the works. And by the way, I do not read reversals with this deck. So Capricorn, we do have the King of Cups, we do have the Temperance, and we do have the Six of Wands. We do have the Eight of Cups if it comes back, and the Hangman. If it comes back, we're gonna take them, okay? But so far, I adore this. First of all, you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and whatever this is, this person of yours wants to be victorious at. For some of you, can be, this is, you know, can be your energy of wanting to be successful in bringing some balance into this connection with your person. King of Cups, it's about, right, emotional fulfillment. It's about emotional intelligence. It's about a big cup of love that we want to bring it in balance again. And we want to have it again. Why not? Six of Wands, right? If we have to if we have to go to battle to have this cup of love, we're gonna go, right? That is the energy of the Six of Wands, is the victorious warrior. Anyways, let's see. So Capricorn, past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. I know. It's simply because the deck is humongous, so. Current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Possible outcome on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit again, right? And Knight of Wands, swear to God, maybe a Sagittarius you are dealing with here. The Hermit, they might have ghosted you in some way. Knight of Wands with the Chariot, somebody broke free here. Anyways, but we are taking the King of Cups, absolutely. Right, Capricorn, we want somebody who loves us, appreciates us, gives us a big fat cup of love. So in the past, Capricorn, let's see. We do have the Moon, Pisces, and the Four of Swords. I don't know. What are you afraid that somebody might ask for a breakup? Because Four of Swords in love readings is all about a breakup. It's all about lack of communication, poor communication. Somebody in their corner can be ghosting. It's quite sudden. This is the energy of your person probably asking for time and space. And it might be a Pisces. We do have the Moon. Or for some of you, you are afraid that, you know, like a temporary separation might become actually a divorce and walking away of some sort. For some of you, it's simply saying that we suffered, right? The Moon is all about fears. It's all about depression, anxiety, is not feeling good, not being good. And it's like, why in the world, right? What have I done? For some of you, Four of Swords is really the energy of healing. So probably, you know, somebody left you out in the dark with the Moon card. Not many explanations, not the ones that probably you wanted to hear. And Four of Swords, right? That is, you had no choice but to heal and plan and strategize here. Now the person you are dealing with, they do have the Queen of Cups and they do have the Justice, Libra and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. That is a lot of love in this Capricorn. If you're dealing with a water sign, we do have King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You might have been married to this person. Well, they might have asked for a divorce. We know the Justice. This is the energy of papers, of legalities, going to court, asking for a sentence, a decision of some sort. And it's interesting. It looks like it was made from a place of love. Of course, can be a water sign and that's it. But they come with a lot of emotions, and you do have Pisces on your side. So it might be somebody with a very, because we all have, right? The sun sign, and then we have the rising sign, and then we have all the other. But it depends what predominant sign it is, and absolutely you have a water sign here. I mean, for some of you Pisces, but can be Cancer, Scorpio as well. You do have Justice, can be Libra. But I'm sensing this energy of emotional maturity and a decision, if that was about the Justice, right? If this is about, I want a divorce, which can be very well. It came from a place of emotional maturity, you know, when an idea comes to mind and then we think about and then it takes proportions and we know what we want and it's more and more clear. That is a sense on their side, a sense of clarity with the Justice and a sense of a final decision, right? Something that, you know, this kind of has to be done, right? And mutual energy is absolutely on two different pages. We do have the Seven of Cups. One is confusion and illusion, and Nine of Cups. One is wish fulfillment. So one of you got their wish for that, to say that, and I'm sensing with the Moon on your side, confusion was more on your side, and clarity and wish fulfillment came for this person, and not in a bad way, but that's the fair thing to do. That's a Justice, right? It has the fairness in it. Well, they know better why. And I also love the Temperance as the overall energy, because it speaks of compromise and meeting you halfway and doing what's fair, right? And just, and balancing the scales in some way. But two different energies, absolutely. One fully confused and one fully clear in their head what they want. So Capricorn, where do we have you right now, baby? We have you in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Probably some of you are single and waiting, right? For the ships to come home. Three of Wands, it is vision. It is a little bit after the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is vision. Three of Wands is like waiting because we've invested in something. Maybe you're waiting actually on this time to become, at this time you might be waiting to become single, for all things to be done and ended with. Some of you, that is this energy of financial independence and money, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Somehow this is on your mind. This is of a concern to you. Because you wait on, right? There is something about financial independence that we wait on. Now this person of yours, we have them in the Three of Swords energy. So they are hurt, equally hurt, I would say, by what's going on. And it's interesting, you have the Three of Wands, they have the Three of Swords. And Eight of Wands. This is the energy of victory, the energy of success. This is the energy of movement, keeping things going, the energy of passion. So whatever was in the past with the Justice and whatever, things they had to go through, we have them just like you. You have the stability in your own energy of Pentacles, and this person has the Eight of Wands, the energy of what's next, That is the Eight of Wands kind of energy. It is Cupid's arrows and passionate communication. But I'm not sensing that. I believe somebody here is about to move on towards like a new phase of some sort. And being passionate maybe about their work. For some of you, Eight of Wands is projects up in the air and keeping everything, up and running. Despite the hurt for some of you. They might, they might have got hurt in the process, just like you. So mutual energies right now, we do have the Four of Cups, discontent and boredom, I would say, but it's also the energy of a missed opportunity, and we have the Queen of Wands right in the middle of the reading. So Capricorn, we do have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, definitely married couple, and we have now the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe there is a situation there right in the middle. I'm just saying, can be this fire sign. If you are dealing with a fire sign, by the way, you have 3 energies of water sign and you have 2 energies of fire sign. So I'm just saying, maybe we have too many court cards over here. Can be you embodying the energy of passion, can be them embodying the energy of passion and emotions. But if you are dealing with a fire sign, you know, and it's interesting because it's right, like, you know, the energy developing even more from the past. We have, again, two completely different energies, right? We have 7 of Cups in the past, and now we have 4 of Cups. One and the same energy, missed opportunities, emotional, looking at empty cups, a little bit of confusion. And yet this person has like 9 of Cups in the past, and now the Queen of Wands. So somebody's good, moving towards something that's, you know, empowering. Because, I mean, Queen of Wands, she's a passionate human being, right? And, well, a social bumblebee, we know how it goes, right? So she's good. She doesn't need anything. So for some of you dealing with a fire sign here, somebody, you might be emotional. They might be on their way up. And again, you can, right, swap the energies and take only what you think it's your energy. But we have somebody good and somebody on their way to good kind of energy. I mean, right here. So let's see, moving forward, we do have the Emperor and the Page of Cups. I love this. Aries energy, and maybe this is a fire sign you are dealing with. And guess what? We have apologies coming your way. We do have the Page of Cups. We have an offer of love for some of you. A Page of Cups is a new emotional experience. So for some of you, you might have an Aries coming your way. And it's beautiful. For some of you, this is taking control of your emotional life. This is fulfilling yourself, giving yourself a cup, and also taking control in terms of abundance and leadership. And I would say, because we have you waiting. So we go from waiting to action, or at least opportunities for action coming your way. And so much power, Capricorn, and I hope you're gonna take it, because we've been scared for a while. So it's time to, you know, to feel empowered and do whatever you need to do to have that financial independence that you want, to stand tall in whatever situation happened to you. Okay. Now this person, they do get the Justice again. So I don't know, it's twice the energy of Justice. For some of you dealing with a Libra, they want to talk to you. We do have the Page of Swords and the Justice. So if you are dealing with an air sign, I'm just saying, because we have actually all the energies, but Justice is twice. For some of you, this is ending, actually, whatever legal stuff that is, because we do have communication about legal stuff. And again, this energy of decisions, this energy of clarity of the minds, it's like their mind is so clear. And even the Page of Swords is the energy of a genius idea, you know, being blunt about their communication. It's the clarity of the mind, speaking exactly what they want to do. And it's like, no, there is no doubt in my mind. That's exactly the combination of cards. So if they ask for, it's interesting, if somebody asks for a divorce here and it's so strongly on their side, it's like, it's without a shadow of a doubt. And with the Three of Swords, it is painful, but the mind, I don't know if this is a decision, they've made that decision with their mind, because it's like, I know what I want, and I want my justice. So, you know, and it's interesting, it's the duality is just simply crazy within this person, because on one side we have the hurt, and on the other side we have the passion. It's like one eye crying and one eye laughing. That is a story, anyways, a kid's story that has a, you know, a seed of wisdom in it. But yeah, anyways, their mind is made up and clear, I would say. That's what comes to me. And guess what? Look at the love between you and this person, Capricorn, we do have the Queen of Cups again, and we do have the Two of Cups. So I tend to believe that love is coming your way, Capricorn. There is no way. This person has justice and all over the place. Unless you are dealing with a Libra. For some of you dealing with a Libra, this is love 100%. This is love, and this is love coming your way, and this is absolutely them being present. For some of you dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? Well, this person has emotions for you. What I'm concerned about is all these queens with a king. So just saying, if you are, let's say, a Capricorn feminine energy, and we have all these feminine energies and masculine energy there, some food for thought. It's kind of confusing which one gets the love. But absolutely between you and this person, we have a Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. That is love. I'm sensing really a new love, a new beginning on your side because of the Page of Cups. But again, too many energies here. Capricorn, you'll have to take it exactly how it resonates. If you're going through a divorce, like I was saying, their mind is made, and that is the clarity of this, right? Actually, the one confused, I'm sure it's only you, but just by looking at the energies here, it's the one having questions in your eyes. It's you, right? But I do love the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups coming your way, because love is absolutely coming your way. Might be coming this person's way too, because this is mutual energies. But again, depending on the sign you are dealing with, this reading is absolutely split in two. Again, I don't know which reading, I don't remember. I did another one and it was perfectly split in two types of energies with two types of people, and even personality wise completely different. And that's exactly what you got here, Capricorn. You have somebody with the clarity of the mind and the energy of these swords, and then we have all this energy of cups, emotions. So I'm just saying, however this resonates, right? Now let's ask for some guidance. Let's see this person you are inquiring about. Let's see what we need to know and do. And I'm going to use activation cards. This is the energies that you have to get flowing, because they might be probably stuck, that kind of energy. And it's also how to deal with this situation, right? We ask for guidance. So we do have cause effect. What happened? Have you done something and now we are, the aftermath of something? I don't know. So Capricorn, cause effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So that's exactly the law of attraction, right? What you have in your mind, what you speak about, comes your way. So you are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Yeah. So I don't know, be mindful of how you speak, what you say, I would say. We have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Yeah. I don't know if that, what comes to mind, and probably has nothing to do with this, but it's just, intuitively, but just by the first message coming out of it. It's like, when we expect people to meet our high standards, and we have ideas, let's say, a man should never be a friend with a woman or something like that, right? And we have this virtue of, no, we cannot be friends with men, or men cannot be friends with women, and that kind of energy, and we expect other people to live up to the standards that we put on them, and we have, and we want this, This is, I don't know why, right? We have cause effect and we have virtue. We put high standards on people and we expect them and we want them to do, and then it creates whatever it creates, right? And virtue to the, I don't know why I'm hearing more like virtue to some form of extreme. And it's 2020, we can loosen up a bit. We do have trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So your body is sending you messages, Capricorn, and you need to listen, baby. So you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So with activation energies, right? It's what we need to activate. So actually this one might be something we work on. And we have kindness. So we need to activate kindness in this connection, Capricorn, or this, whatever you are dealing with your person. And we have, you are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share the energy, that energy with others. So we need to get the kindness going. Bottom of the deck, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay. And we had fear in the past with the moon. That is this energy of fear, but now we are replacing it with awareness. So you are guided kind of to do that. And Capricorn, let's have 2 more cards. I'm going to use my guardian angel. So my guardian angels, because all of the cards are an angel. 78. Capricorn, you have the Temperance again, just like the overall energy, and we know major arcana are always about pieces of advice and guidance and lessons. So you do have Temperance. That is something about compromise. That is something about meeting the other person halfway. Temperance is about moderation, step by step. There is something about the patience in it. And in this one is about a win-win solution. So if some of you are going through a divorce and injustice all over the place, a win-win solution. So it says there is strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune, a happy change on the bottom of the deck. And it says your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. I don't know, some of you dealing with the Sagittarius, it's a happy change. I don't know. I mean, that's the guidance. A win-win solution and a happy change. Let's compromise and let's change something about. For some of you, Temperance is a happy change, right? This is what we need to embrace and work with in whatever the situation is happening right now here. Okay? So, Capricorn, you know I love you, right? I wish you nothing but the best. As always, please let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.